Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a Walking Dead comic book series discussion type of video after the release for The Walking Dead issue 173, which I reviewed on Wednesday this week. In this one, we're going to give our thoughts on, in the end, were the Whispers a disappointment? And spoiler warning if you guys are not caught up for the Walking Dead comic book series. So I wanted to do a video on this one, mainly after the comments in the review for 173. If you guys haven't read that issue yet, definitely check it out. Check out the review that I did on Wednesday for it, like I said. And yeah, just want to continue on this one. So the issue is called Final Fight, and what I'm seeing is basically everybody read it as Beta is dead 100%. Which, I mean, you know, it does make sense. The issue is called Final Fight. He does get shot across his body, so he doesn't get shot straight through, which could be like, for example, if he gets shot once here, then it could kind of go out the back and there could be like an exit wound or something. He gets shot this way. He gets shot lengthwise, so the shot kind of goes through and then it kind of goes all the way through his body and comes out the other side. So, you know, it makes sense that he would be dead from that for sure, 100%. Like, it makes sense that if you got shot that way, that it would go through, you know, quite a few things in your body before it exits out, and that would be maybe his final breath to say that he has no name, that type of thing in the end. The thing is, it's just, it was so lackluster, you know, to think that I almost thought, like, okay, well, is he going to bring him back later? Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead for sure? Kind of in denial that you know, as everybody's reading it, pretty much saying, the Trev, Beta's dead, man. Like, that's it. This is the final fight for the Whispers. That's it for the story. And man, I gotta say, you know, the Whispers, the thing is they started out so strong. If you look at the beginning, first few trades, volume 23, Whispers into Screams, really great one where you have Carl, you have Lydia and the stuff that happens with that, and then you have, for example, this was probably the biggest part, which was the Life and Death volume, where you have just near the end there, you have some huge character deaths with the you know, with the heads on the spikes from Alpha. So they start off so strong by just smoking so many survivors, and then later on you don't see them. I mean, they get a couple in the Whisper War. You've got Gabriel, which is a big one. So they definitely do kill some of the survivors here, and we do have, you know, Andrea, of course, later on with the zombie herd that they steer, that kind of, I suppose you could say they're indirectly responsible for the death of Andrea too. So they definitely did kill some people, but this recent issue is just like, you know, I was hoping to see maybe a resurgence from the Whispers. I was hoping to see maybe more from them later on, because I just thought they were such cool villains, and they have been in the story for a while now. You know, there's a good number of trades here that you know, I haven't counted them exactly, but, you know, there's a good number that they cover. You got the Whisper of War, you got, you know, the recent stuff, and so right up until issue 173, really, they are a threat, or they are out there and kind of, you know, looking to kind of, you know, rebuild their ranks and everything like that, and Beta thinking that he could at least take down, you know, these two guys with a few Whispers on his side, with having to jump on them in the middle of the night. But man, it just, it's weird, because it kind of makes the Whispers look kind of weak. So you start off with them super strong. They get the jump on the survivors. They kill like over a dozen of the survivors, but their heads on spikes. So it's such a strong start. And then we get into it later. We get the war. We get kind of the big kill with Gabriel and the Whisper War and the battles that go down there. And we pretty much have the survivors, you know, winning by a landslide. So it's like they start off really strong. The battle in the middle is pretty good. They get a couple kills for the Whispers. But then afterwards, they just get rolled. You know, it's just like Beta, you would think, is such a huge threat that it would be really difficult to take him down. You wouldn't think that him and a small group of Whispers versus Jesus and Aaron, you wouldn't think that Jesus and Aaron would be able to do it. Yeah, so it's kind of an unpredictable way to go, which is what he did with the story in 173. And I guess me personally, myself, I was just kind of in denial, thinking to myself, like, okay, final fight, yeah, we get it. Yeah, he shot, you know, is this the death of Beta, that kind of deal. But I just guess, I guess that I was really hoping for more from the Whispers, because I think that they're just such great bad guys, and to see them go out in this kind of fashion in the end was just pretty, I don't know, anticlimactic Also because of what happens with Alpha before. So you have, you know, such a strong start, then they lose that, you know, with what happens with her, and then afterwards Beta taking over, and then him kind of seeming really strong at the start, and then kind of, you know, burning out pretty quickly, and then kind of, in the end, being defeated by, in a kind of a, I want to say humiliating manner, kind of, you know, with how it went. You know, he had the init and everything, and he still lost. So, against the two, but you know, it is gun power, I suppose. You bring a knife to a gunfight, and you know, that's the type of thing that could happen, I guess. But I don't know. All in all, I did really enjoy seeing the Whispers in the Walking Dead comic book series. I'm very excited to see how a lot of this will be adapted to the TV series. Like, can you imagine JDM wielding the bat versus Beta, whoever they use in the TV series version? Like, that is going to be some funny shit right there. I can't wait to see that. But just, yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I am a bit disappointed with how they ended. Not how they started. I thought that was really crazy. The middle was good for Whispers, but then in the end, it's like, you know, he's kind of blowing past. He's getting into these new story arcs and this new group that the others are meeting. And I just felt like, God, there's got to be more there for the Whispers, you know, afterwards. There has to be something else. So it looks like, you know, maybe that is the final, you know, part for the Whispers, and that might be the last we see of them. But, man, I hope, I just don't know, though. Like, how are you going to do it? Like, if everybody reads it as Beta's dead now, and he is dead, you know, confirmed dead, which is basically what everybody's saying. It's like, what are you going to... I guess the Whispers are dead then, too, and the Whispers are over. And I guess I would have wanted to see a little bit more from them throughout the series. But let me know what you guys think. Would you wanted to see more from the Whispers? Do you think that there was more potential there that we could maybe have seen with the groups? And do you think that Beta's death... You know, it's like, okay, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it kind of at the same time feels like, man, you know, he should have gone out in maybe, you know, just, I don't know, some other kind of fashion other than that if he was going to be killed off at that time. So let me know what you guys think about how the Whispers, you know, the whole story, I guess, the entire story, when you look at the entire thing, turned out in the end, how you feel about it in the end, and, you know, whether or not you're kind of just disappointed about the way the Whispers ended off, because they start off as such strong villains. Let me know what you guys think. Write your comments below, and if you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and that'll be it for this one for today, guys, for the Walking Dead comic book series. Got a volume review for volume 28 coming for you guys, because I just got that today. So that'll be probably tomorrow or the next day. And I'll have a regular Walking Dead video for the TV series for you guys pretty soon as well, too. If you liked the video, and I hope you did, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. You can do it at the bottom. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.